Hi everyone, I've got a piece here of cherry cobbler cardstock. Now this piece measures 5 5/8 by 3 7/8 of an inch. Got my Subtles embossing folder here. So I'm going to run that through my die cutting machine and then we'll be back. So this is what it looks like now that it's been embossed. So you can see just a slight texture added to my cardstock there. I am going to just put that aside for a moment. Got a piece here of Whisper White cardstock. This piece measures 3 3/4 by 2 inches. We're going to do some embossing on here. So I do have my embossing buddy. So I'm just going to rub that all over my white cardstock. And I have my outline image from my Perfectly Plaid stamp set. So it's this image right here. We're going to ink this up twice with Versamarker ink. So I'm going to stamp this. I'm going to go right to the top and smack in the middle. And then I'm going to ink it again. You can't quite see, but I am going to overlap the trees and just stamp that slightly to the right hand side. We're going to sprinkle on some gold embossing powder and then we're going to heat set that with a heat tool. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now we're going to do some more embossing. We're going to emboss our greeting next. So once again, I've got my embossing buddy all the way down to the bottom. I'm using the Merry Christmas greeting that comes from the exact same stamp set. And we're going to stamp this exactly at the bottom. I'm going to sprinkle on some gold embossing powder and heat set that till it melts. So that's what it looks like now that that's been completed. Next I have a scrap piece of shaded spruce cardstock. I've got my shaded spruce ink and I've got my tartan or my plaid image of my Christmas tree. So we're going to ink this up. And we're going to punch this out using the coordinating tree punch. Okay, now it's time to assemble our card. So I have with me here a piece of wrapped in plaid designer series paper. This piece here is 4 by 2 1/4 inches and I'm simply going to stick this directly over the top using some liquid adhesive. So I'm leaving equal borders around all 4 sides. My tree image I am going to stick down using some Stampin' Dimensionals. And this is going to cover up this section right here as well. And then I'm going to stick this with some Stampin' Dimensionals to my embossed card front piece. I'm going to stick it towards the right hand side. I'm going to adhere this to my card base, which is Cherry Cobbler standard size card base, using my liquid adhesive, or you can use your adhesive of choice. And to finish him off, I have I've got some of our shaded spruce striped ribbon. So I'm just going to grab a piece here. I just want a piece to stick down the side here. Now I can always trim it off. So it doesn't matter if I get a piece that's a little bit bigger than normal. And I'm going to get one of my little Christmas bells here. I'm going to get one of the red ones. And to tie this up, I'm going to use a piece of Whisper White baker's twine. So I'm going to fold this in half. I'm going to use my baker's twine just to tie this into a knot at the top here. Grab my baker's twine that I just cut. I'm going to simply tie this into a bow, and I'm also going to thread my little bell on here as well. So we're going to thread this bell, we're going to tie this into a bow all at the same time. going to trim off my ends. And I'm simply going to stick this down using a glue dot. And then I can fix up my little thread bits here. And there's our little jingle card right there. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in our next video.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one